The views expressed on the podcast are those of the individuals who made them, and they do not represent the views or beliefs of Job Duck.
Hello to all of our listeners out there. Welcome to a brand new episode of the Pumped Up Quacks, the last one for 2022. And for the last time this year, my name is Busi from the Job Duck, coming to you from sunny South Africa. I'm here with the usual suspects and a special guest. My people, please make yourselves known.
Good day, my name is Andy. Well, Andres, they call me Andy, and I'm from Mexico. And I'm happy to be back. Yeah, we're doing this every 2 weeks, so yeah, glad to be back.
Hello, I am Miguel. I'm from Colombia. I'm happy.
Hey guys, my name is Monica. I am also Mexican. I'm excited to be here. I'm also a bit nervous, but we'll see how it goes.
Don't be. This is nothing.
Nervous with us? Come on. You're the most chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be fine. Yeah, it's a conversation with pals, friends.
It's a conversation with pals
buddies.
About the best of 2022. Yeah.
Yes. And before we get into the deep dive of, wrapping up our 2022, I have the last riddle of the year for you. Are you guys ready? My friend David lost his ID. What do I call him now?
I know it.
Cheater. How come you can know it? I have no idea what's going on.
Yes, well, you have until the end of the episode to think about it and, come up with some possible answers. But in the meantime, we are going to dive into our final 2022 edition of the Quacky News. Okay, so a 6-year-old on a quest to keep a unicorn in her backyard figured she'd get the hard part out of the way first, and that's getting permission from animal control. In mid-November, eager to cut through the red tape, Madeline wrote a letter to Los Angeles County Department of Animal Care and Control with a straightforward request. Dear LA County, it reads, I would like your approval if I can have a unicorn in my backyard if I can find one. Please send me a letter in response. The director of animal control, Marcia Maeda, obliged a few weeks later, writing back with good news. The department does, in fact, license unicorns, she said, under certain conditions.
Oh.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, I hope that she doesn't steal a horse and put like a carrot in the forehead of the horse.
Like a little horn, yeah.
Deer crashes through window into Pennsylvania restaurant. The owners of the Blue and Gray Bar and Grill in Gettysburg said employees were inside the business when a deer crashed through the window about 8:45 a.m. this Monday. Some of the workers were able to subdue the animal while others summoned Gettysburg police and U.S. National Park Service personnel to the scene. The responders were able to secure the deer and load it into the back of a pickup truck for transport out of town, where it was released. What a good outcome. I hope that deer is okay and found, Bambi and stuff. Yeah.
I'd be terrified though, I'm not gonna lie. If a deer just randomly crashes through my window, I will scream and run. Tell us what's on the news, Monica.
Okay, so I was going for a more inspirational thing, and my news are Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. When he was 14, he used to steal from his local 7-Eleven, and he was pretty sure the manager of the store knew he was stealing, and would just ignore it and let him steal his little Snickers because that was his favorite chocolate. And this year, he went back to his hometown and went to the local 7-Eleven with millions and millions of Snickers to pay back his debt years after.
A kind man.
Oh, yes. Stealing and repaying your debt.
Yeah. It's amazing, although I would have just preferred that he gave me the money, but...
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Probably.
Yeah, the economy is difficult. You don't survive out of sneakers nowadays.
Hey.
Compound interest, that kind of thing. I don't know.
Police breaks into gallery to rescue unconscious woman who turned out to be an art installation. An employee of Last Emporium in London Soho. Arya came downstairs from making a cup of tea to of the hinges and two confused police officers. So the police officers went into the gallery and saw an unconscious woman, and they were like, "We have to help her," and it was an art installation.
I'm actually, like, as you were describing it, I was picturing it in my mind playing out. It would have been hilarious to see how they screamed, the moment they realized that, wait a minute. Well, not that it's scary, but it's just surprising, isn't it? But in any case, thank you guys for your amazing stories from this week. So, we thought it would be fitting to have a conversation about our favorite things to come out of this year in the entertainment industry, guys. So, there's been a lot of movies, there's been a lot of music, there's been a lot of TV shows. And tell me, what are some of your favorite things to come out of 22 entertainment-wise?
Do you want to start with series?
Yeah, let's start with series.
Let's start with series. I want to say that this year was fantastic for series, especially because of House of the Dragon happening. That thing got me close to the TV for weeks, non-stopping. For me, it was like the best series out of this year. Great characters. I still have a crush on Rhaenyra Targaryen. So, what's your favorite series from the year, or animes and stuff?
Honestly, TikTok has ruined my attention span. I cannot watch series anymore. I think I watched two. One being This Summer I Turned Pretty, also recommended by TikTok because I'm really influential. And it was pretty good, but I think that's the only one I've seen apart from like Marvel series, which are always kind of great.
Okay.
Yeah, usually great.
I haven't watched a lot of Marvel series lately. I want to watch She-Hulk, and I haven't watched it. But they say it's really good, like it's funny. So, yeah.
Also, Moon Knight happened this year.
Oh, that's true. At the start of the year.
Yeah, Moon Knight was, well, I don't know about you guys. I thought that Moon Knight was actually pretty good. For me, I was quite impressed by it.
I mean, Oscar Isaac is a great actor. So I really like his performances. So I think, yeah, that was one of the good points about that series. I didn't finish it. I watched a couple of episodes.
Andres.
It's not my type of series. I'm not that into superheroes and stuff. But
Okay.
yeah,
Fine.
but I give it a go, and it was good. I mean, if you're into that, I think you're gonna enjoy it. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. The thing is, with Marvel, you have to watch everything or you're not going to be able to understand the next one. So
That's one of the
even if you
tricks.
don't like it, you just got to stick to it.
You're
Yeah,
like, it's part of the protocol I signed.
Yeah. You're in for life.
Yeah.
What about non-Marvel superhero shows like The Boys? That was also
It
Good
was
one.
fantastic. Great one.
Yeah, good one. I haven't
Very
watched it, but
disturbing.
everybody, there was that episode that everybody talked about, and I don't remember the name, but it was.
yeah,
talked
we
about
can't
a lot.
talk about
Yeah.
that. But we know the one you're talking about. If you are
Yeah.
the Boys fan, you probably know
You know. Yeah.
the episode.
Great episode. Very disturbing, but great episode. So, what about? Did you watch The Sandman?
The Sandman. Oh no, I watched a lot of anime. That's what I watched this year.
What's
Like,
your
it
favorite
was-
anime of the year?
Well, I don't know. There was a lot of good ones. It was the final season, but not final season of of Attack on Titan, which I feel
Yeah.
still fooled. Demon Slayer, Spy Family Chainsaw Man, and Edgerunners, Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Those were good. I would recommend those. Those were good. Yeah.
Have you
And also
seen?
Komi-san. Yeah. I forgot. And Love is War. Oh, Love is War is incredible.
And so on and so forth.
Yeah, it can go on.
What about movies, guys, or music?
Movies.
If any one of you say Black Adam, I am leaving this recording right
worry.
now.
You, The Rock Johnson, are
Not me.
watching this. I'm sorry. You should pick your roles in a wiser way. But
Like you, but well, I don't know about that, but yeah, fine.
Okay, fine. Okay, movies. We've decided Black Adam was not a great movie, but what great movies have you seen this year aside from Wakanda Forever? Let's just get it out there and out the way. Wakanda Forever was awesome, guys. Yes, it was.
Wakanda Forever was awesome. I have to agree. And the good thing about Wakanda Forever is that I don't have to see a lot of lore to understand it. I was like, oh, I understand this, and this is like a different culture we haven't seen in this Marvel movie. So I like that, and all of the references and Lupita talking in Spanish was amazing. Yeah.
Did you guys watch Nope? I think I talk about Nope in every podcast episode we have. I have talked about it like 3 times, but that movie was awesome. One of my favorite alien movies of all times, for sure.
Wow.
And I hadn't really seen the trailers for the movie, and when I watched it, I didn't know it was an alien movie. Sorry, spoiler alert. Well, guys,
my bad. Sorry, but I mean, it has been there for a while, so yeah.
Yeah.
Now I don't need to watch it. Thank you. No,
wow.
I'm kidding. What I want to watch is the new Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio film.
Yeah.
Is it Pinocchio or Pinocho? Like in English?
Well,
we call it Pinocchio.
Pinocchio. Oh, that sounds hard.
Yeah, Guillermo del Toro apparently did a great job with that movie. But I haven't watched it. It's probably on Netflix already, right?
Yeah, and the 23rd, the sequel to Knives Out is coming out, and
Glass Onion. Yeah, that first movie was great.
Oh, I loved it. Yeah, and the cast seems amazing. Oh, also, Everything Everywhere All at Once was this year.
For the true winner of the best movie of the year, in my opinion, was that movie. Great movie. And I think we talk about that movie in every podcast episode as well. So
since we've seen it, it's a great movie.
It's a part of the year. What are your favorite movies, Monica?
I'm just making my list of movies to watch right now. I haven't watched any movies. The other day I was telling a friend, I feel like I haven't watched any good movies in the longest. And now I have like a 7 movie list ready, thanks to you guys.
Thank you, Andy.
Can we revisit the riddle?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. My friend David lost his ID. What do I call him now? Find out at the end of the episode.
If you speak English and you don't have a job, go to jobdoc.com and try it out. JobDoc.
Okie dokie. That was the last little commercial break for 2022. Yay, it's the last everything on this episode for 2022, guys. And whilst we're still speaking on things that we've loved about 2002, we would also love to talk about things that have happened with JobDoc in 2022. It's been an incredible year for us as well, all round. It's been an incredible year for everybody who works with us as a staffer or internally. And I want to say that my favorite thing from 2022 was the 4th year anniversary event. I thought that was pretty fun. JobDoc turned 4 this year earlier.
That was a great event. Yeah. I really I was the one working on the t-shirts for that event, for the giveaways. And I could see from the graphic perspective that event was really, really successful, really fulfilling, and it got us to connect with a lot of people. So I think that was just great. That was really interesting to have, and we hope for the 5th year anniversary there's something special as well, but we don't know yet.
It's a surprise even for us.
Surprise! There's a lot of surprises for 2023. Let me tell you that.
Oh yeah! Watch this space, guys. Watch this space. I think if I try to think of other great things that have happened this year, we also added a 3rd position to our lineup. That's the intake specialist role. It's another opportunity for people to consider if they want to look into that.
That as well was a good addition to the old marketing and administrative assistant. The intake specialist role that happened this year help us connecting with people that were looking for that kind of profile. We had a lot of people with that profile looking for a job, and it's always nice to be able to open new positions. We actually, besides those 3 that are our fixed positions, we opened a bunch of new positions that were opening and closing throughout the year. So I think that was great as well. There was a lot of movement from the candidates, a lot of movement from our partners. So I think that is a win for this year.
For this year. But
The year.
there we do have a lot of people who are able to make it to the finish line with the application process. According to our website, we've hired, at this stage, since this company's inception, we've hired over 1,500 people. And those of us who know us know that we do have an in-depth and very particular and meticulous application process, right? So, we thought for the last time this year, we would also talk about what it is that you need to do to improve your chances of making it to the end of this application process, guys. So let's start with the biggest and the most important one, which is read the instructions, guys.
Yes.
Attention to detail, guys.
Yeah.
Read the instructions.
Yeah.
If you want to start off on a positive note, everything you need to know in terms of how to submit your application will already be there. And if there's anything you don't understand, just reach out to us. We'll help you out.
Right.
What other...
Always trust your instincts and always try to remember what you're doing and write everything down and always pay attention. That is, for me, the most important one. If you're writing the essay, you have to have a structure and all of that. Yeah, that would be my tip. Like, be organized with your time, and that's it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to convince yourself that you're a quality asset,
Of course.
It's part of like a psychological exercise that you can do with yourself to put you in situations that may be not as comfortable or not as easy for you as your personality and everything until you feel comfortable with it. So yeah.
Another tip for success, guys, is, again, in those instructions, it will tell you that your documents that you're submitting need to be in English. So please make sure you have your essay and your resume in English when you drop that as well. But don't worry if your references speak Spanish, we've got that covered. What we want is your English proficiency. So all of that goes a long way in displaying your ability in the English language, yes?
Yes.
And the next one, I think we can talk about professionalism and how you look and how you carry yourself throughout this application process. So, Monica, if you had to think about the interview, right, just the interview, let's not get into the questions or anything like that. What would you suggest is an appropriate outfit to wear when you go into this interview?
Okay, I would say business casual, but also express yourself. I believe I wore like a pink button up with a colorful blazer because that's just me. But still, it's still business casual.
Yeah, it's still business casual.
But it does say that, bubbly and whatever else. But yeah, I would say business casual, but do try to express yourself because it's important.
Yeah, then it kind of goes without saying for any job interview, really. You need to dress up for the occasion, and there's going to be a little bit of you in that outfit. That's great, but make sure that anyone who will look at you will perceive you as a professional. Any tips for really is the interview itself. And, the biggest one Monica just described is that you need to dress professionally. But you also need to make sure, Andy, tell us what else do you need to check before you get into your interview?
Well, you need to make sure that the space in which you're doing your interview is appropriate, with good illumination, that your laptop and your headset and your mic works correctly. That your background isn't messy. You can use like one of those presets that that the meetings apps have, you know,
Virtual
to
background.
cover your background. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, try to be on time. I think that's really important. Be on time, deliver everything that you need to deliver with a great anticipation, and meet the deadlines. That's really important. Not for this job, for any type of job. That shows you that you are a professional person that can be reliable for a position. So take that seriously, because I think it's really important.
Yeah, and I think my final thought on this is also to just make sure that when you are having your interview, be sure to tell anybody that you live with to give you the space you need to do your interview without any interruptions, guys.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, babies, dogs, you know, parents, relatives, friends. Yeah.
Especially talk to your dog and say, do not bark today.
Yeah. Or your cat as well.
Cat, do not bark.
But maybe they want to, you know? If they stick around long enough with dogs, they will learn how to bark. I can assure you that. I've seen TikToks. Right, Monica? We have seen TikToks about that problem.
I'm not on that side of TikTok. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. We're opposite directions.
What is your TikTok, by the way? Now I need to know.
I get many wellness TikToks, and I have an unhealthy obsession with Taylor Swift, so also get a lot of Taylor Swift. and honestly, a lot of babies. I am more on the baby TikTok side.
Babies, TikTok, and wellness. I think that's a great combo.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah, I think that's very positive content that will actually make you really, really happy, because you've got content on staying well and looking after yourself. You've got content with sounds, well, Taylor Swift sounds, because you love Taylor Swift, and then babies, it's produces endorphins and stuff, makes you kind of like very positive, like, no, that's so cute, you know.
Yeah, honestly, when I'm feeling sad, I'm just gonna go to TikTok and search babies. Babies. Look at the babies, and I'm happy.
Yeah, I can. Like, my Instagram is very I get a lot of babies on my Instagram reels, and the videos make me happy.
Yeah, they're just too cute. We're not cute. They're just cute.
Yeah, they're just cute. But yes, well, guys, we've come to the end of the episode. We still have one more thing to take care of before we sign off. Are you ready to deal with the riddle? Okay, for the last time in 2022, my friend David lost his ID. What do I call him now? What is the answer, guys?
You know what? Let's our guest answer first.
Oh, it sounds too easy, but I'm gonna say, well, I still call him David.
Close, but no cigar. Oh my goodness.
Cheater.
How about you guys say it at the same time? Because you're both fighting.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Dab.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Great job.
I was
Great job, Miguel.
It's David. Like, doesn't matter if he lost his ID. I get it now.
Yeah. Yeah, we call him Dev.
Yeah, you know, Monica, like, when you stick around with riddles every week, you kind of like get the grape out of it, you know? So that's kind of the thing. At the beginning, I wasn't like, I couldn't do any.
They would never fight.
Riddle, yeah.
Yeah, they'd never fight over the right to give the answer like this. This is unprecedented, I must say.
It's kind of a developed skill, you know?
Yeah,
So you should come back, like, you're invited to come in the future whenever you want and try your skills with riddles again.
Yeah.
And we can make an episode about Taylor Swift just for you.
Oh, then I'm actually gonna definitely show to that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, because this felt like being a new character entering season 5 of a series. Like, I just didn't know how to answer the riddle, but it was fun still.
Speaking of something fun, I think we have one last message to share with all of you. for 2022, which is going to be our first ever virtual job fair that is coming to you on January 27th in 2023. And right now I am going to tell you all the places where you will be able to find information about this event and about the Job Duck and to apply. And the first one is our website, and that's www.jobduck.com. You will also be able to get info on Instagram, that's at the Job Duck. Find us on Facebook, we are the Job Duck. On LinkedIn, we are the Job Duck. On Twitter, we are at _Job Duck. On TikTok, we are the Job Duck. We also have our brand ambassadors account on Job Duck, that is at Job Duck Daily. And lastly, if you do not have the interest, you can find us on, if you have the interest, you gotta have the interest. If you have the interest, you can find us on Pinterest. Yes. Thank you so much, guys, and to our audience for a fantastic year of the Pumped Up Quacks. Thank you so much, Monica, for being with us for this closing episode. And for the last time, I'm Busi from the Job Duck, joined by Miguel, Andres, and Monica. Happy holidays to everybody, and we will see you next year.
See you next year. Enjoy the holidays.